Like many of you out there, I love Christmas time. I love everything about it. I love the lights, the Christmas trees, and especially the opportunity to think of and provide for those loved and appreciated. I think I love just about everything that Christmas stands for, as well as the people that it reminds us of each year. In homes all across our country, families will gather together and celebrate. Many of these occasions will bring about new activities, new plays, and new exciting church services. But for many, Christmas time welcomes back traditions that occur each and every December. Some traditions are fairly recent, and then there are some that have their root in childhood. While growing up in Alaska, one of our family traditions was to go out for car rides to look at Christmas lights. We all would pile into that Chevrolet carryall and drive through multiple neighborhoods looking for houses that displayed lots of colorful lights. We would all ooh and ah all night long as we drove around the small town in which I was raised. It was crowded and semi-uncomfortable in that vehicle, but we all didn't seem to mind. The laughter, smiles, and thought of being together with Dad driving and Mom right next to him allows us to put up with the elbows in the ribs or kneecaps crammed against the front seat. Picking out a Christmas tree was an anticipated time of the year as well. Instead of going to a parking lot to pick out a tree from a pre-cut mass of trees, we would all hop into the car and drive out of town looking for trees alongside the road that would fit in our family room. Since the trees were usually off the side of the road and the snow was fairly deep, we would all have to stop the car and trek through the snow looking for suitable trees. Certain areas were historically great for Christmas tree hunting. We always went there first. Almost inevitably, Dad and us boys would arrive at a tree first, only to have Mom and Big Sis frown on our choice because it was too short, had a bare spot on the back, or just was not thick enough in the middle. Finally, after several meticulous tree surveys, we would all agree on a tree and begin the cutting process. Since there were several of us, all of us kids had to have a little time sawing the tree. Therefore, rather than a quick cut, the process seemed to take way too long, especially for those of us whose feet were frozen from the snow that was crammed in our boots. Once the tree was cut, two of us usually would get on either side of the tree and begin pulling it to the road. When I was pulling a tree by myself one winter, I still remember pulling a tree towards a van directly over the top of my older sister who had fallen in the snow directly in front of my path. I believe she said that I did it on purpose, but to this day, I still don't remember it that way. Anyway, in some years, if we saw two good trees, we would cut them both down, find two different locations for them in our old house on Mission Road. It was a great time of the year, and I still love it now like I loved it then. As each of you celebrate this Christmas season, I truly hope that you thoroughly enjoy the time with your family, friends, and the faith, which is the reason for this season. As us Floyds continue our North Carolina Christmas traditions, I know that my children are still building memories that will be with them forever, as those times on an island in Alaska will be with me forever. May you all have a very Merry Christmas. As you see joyous smiles on each other's faces, hear the fun-filled laughter, and listen to the traditional Christmas songs of old, please know that Debbie and I and all of us in the Floyd family will be doing the same, and will be eagerly looking forward to the days ahead that we'll be able to see you face to face. And now, I would like to sing to you a verse from some of these old traditional Christmas songs. The traditional Christmas songs of old. So here it goes. You may recognize some of these. I hope you do. Joy to the world, the Lord is come. Let earth receive her King. Let every heart prepare him room, and heaven and nature sing, and heaven and nature sing, and heaven and nature sing. What child is this who laid to rest on Mary's lap is sleeping, whom angels greet with anthems sweet, while shepherds watch are keeping? This is Christ, the King, whom shepherds guard and angels sing. This is Christ, the King, the babe, the Son of Mary. O little town of Bethlehem, how still we see thee lie, above thy deep and dreamless sleep, the silent stars go by. Yet in thy dark street shineth the everlasting light. The hopes and fears of all the years are met in thee tonight. O come, all ye faithful, joyful and triumphant, O come ye to Bethlehem. Come and behold him, born the King of angels. Oh, come, let us adore him. Oh, come, let us adore him. Oh, come, let us adore him, Christ the Lord. Two more. One of my favorites. O holy night, the stars are brightly shining. It is the night of the dear Savior's birth. Long lay the world in sin and error pining, till he appeared and the soul felt its worth. A thrill of hope, the weary world rejoices, for yonder breaks a new and glorious morn. Fall on your knees, oh, hear the angel voices, O night divine, O night when Christ was born. O night, O holy night, O night divine. And the last. Silent night, holy night, all is calm, all is bright, round yon virgin mother and child. Holy infant, so tender and mild, sleep in heavenly peace, sleep in heavenly peace. May God richly bless you. Merry Christmas. I love you all. Can't wait to see you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.